The world's smallest apartments. 16 square feet coffin homes, Hong Kong's darkest reality.
World's smallest apartments. They are only 16 square feet in size, and they are known as coffin homes. Inside, it's impossible to stand up or even stretch your arms. Some aren't even wider than the residents' shoulders or longer than their body. Despite this, these coffins are utilized as a living room, a kitchen, and a bedroom at the same time. Hong Kong has had the world's most expensive housing market for 14 years. Around 200,000 people have
I ain't gonna lie. Bruh, they be saying New York is a concrete jungle? What the heck is Hong Kong on, bro? This is a concrete jungle, bro. Like, you can't see no greenery, dog, for miles. But I'd assume that, niggas do live like that because the population is crazy. Want to play the bomb game? I don't know if you've seen it. Bomb game. Elaborate, gang.
No choice but to live in these
on
homes.
Roblox?
This is one of the richest cities in the world, and we are gonna witness how these people survive here.
Some people have to live together in a single coffin, and some even barely fit inside their own homes. In this documentary, we'll also spend a full day with a coffin home resident who has lived in miserable conditions for 16 years. First, we're starting with the most comfortable one. Each floor in this building has 20 to 30 coffin-sized subdivided apartments.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out after this.
This building was not originally designed like this, but through illegal renovations, they split this floor horizontally into two, squeezing in an extra level to fit more people inside. That's why the ceiling height is incredibly low.
Bro,
16 years
I
ago,
can't lie,
I
bro.
started
Niggas
working
living like that is OD, bro.
as a CNA in the hospital.
It's doable.
I loved it. On the day I decided...
Look, one floor has been split in half to create two levels.
This is Coco's home. She's been living here alone for 10 years.
Thankfully, I have a window. Normally, coffin homes don't have one. A fridge, a TV, that's it. Since this place is small, you can't have much.
Oh, I think I have seen that.
It seems a cockroach got
I'ma check it out
trapped and
after, but I
died
think I know
inside
what
her
you're
rice
talking
cooker.
I've seen 3 people pass away in these rooms. When the people upstairs close their doors, it's a bit difficult to know when they pass away. When they start to smell, we call the police. The power load is too high, so it's easy to catch fire.
The coffin home we're about to visit would feel worse than a prison. But first, let's peel back the walls. Now we're faced with dozens of people packed like sardines. An 800 square foot apartment is divided into 30 coffin-sized units. These homes lack windows for fresh air or even sunlight.
To give y'all a perspective, he said that 800 square foot apartment is divided into 30 little things. Bro, my spot is like 500 square feet. So that's like if there was like 20 niggas in, or probably that's like if there was like 15 niggas in here, bro, or like 20 niggas in here. That's ridiculous, bro.
And inside each claustrophobic closet is a person silently battling depression and anxiety.
26 people live here, and the smell is overwhelming. The corridor is so narrow that they use the ladder as a shoe rack.
People are stacked like bricks here.
Hello.
That's ridiculous.
How long have you been living here?
About 6 years.
Oh, there's one more guy here. So you stay together?
Yes,
Is he your husband?
my boyfriend.
They live in a space where even one person can hardly fit. Along the walls,
Holy shit,
hooks
bro.
hold clothes, bags, and personal items. One side of the headboard doubles as an all-purpose shelf, while the door is packed with electronics and cables. Cleaning supplies and bottles are stored at the bottom. Their trash, the towel they use, fast food packaging, all within inches of the pillow they lay their head on. Because there is no window here, they use a fan to cool down. She has a short haircut to prevent herself from getting too hot in the coffin homes.
You don't have ventilation, and the air quality is bad here.
Plus
How
she's
do you live
smoking.
like this?
I don't mind, whatever.
How do you change your clothes in such a small place?
I have to bend and twist. It takes 10 minutes.
What is it like to live here?
It's difficult. Lots of things bite you. Look,
What is this?
bed bugs.
This is a huge problem.
Yeah, biting me all over. They're everywhere. Look how many I caught. They suck blood.
Bedbugs can cause people
Bro,
to get
what the
anemia
fuck?
by biting them. They are very common pests in subdivided apartments. A female bedbug can lay up to 500 eggs in her lifetime.
The bedbugs are here. Oh, can you see them?
Ms. Lee went out to get some fast food and came back. She grabs a chair, and their tiny bed turns into a dining table for a moment. In these homes, the internet is almost as important as electricity and water. For most residents, their cell phones are all they have in terms of entertainment.
What is your job?
I'm a part-time cleaner.
How much do you earn per month?
$650 US.
How much is the rent for your unit?
$320 US per month.
So half of your...
Yo, that's $320, bro? Are you fucking serious? Bro, for $320? You know what? Child, what would y'all do if you were making $650 a month and you couldn't stay at a place? I feel like, you know what I would do? I think I would get a membership at like a 24-hour gym. And like, bro, I'd be just in there, bro, doing everything, bro. I can't lie. Like, they have showers for me. They have toilets for me. I'm gonna stay in shape. And like, I'm pretty sure you could just, like, they probably have couches niggas could just sleep on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you got $320, that's more than enough for a membership, bro.
Income goes to this 16 square feet unit.
I don't have anywhere else to live.
People who live at the lower levels
truck
of the
drivers do?
coffin homes
Yeah,
are like here
I've heard of
because
that too,
they
actually.
can use this area for storage. They can
truck
put their
drivers, they have, like,
shoes,
beds
hang
in their
clothes.
trucks. A lot,
It's
I
like
swear they
extra
do.
space, but the ones on the upper level are unlike here. They really struggle with the space. You have to do everything inside that coffin.
Now, we're visiting those upper units in a
Oh
different
my
subdivided
God, that looks
apartment. These
ridiculous.
coffins don't even have a space for a fan inside, so they are hanging out here in the corridor. To afford the rent prices, some residents have to suffer through awful jobs at horrific hours. Frankie Chow works from 9 p.m. and gets back home at 5 a.m.
What is your job?
Metal work,
How much do you earn per month?
$1,250 US.
What is it like to live here?
Of course, not good. Narrow, really narrow. My cell is very simple. A TV, bed, basic daily stuff, a blanket, and a pillow. Nothing else.
So where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I'll be dead by then.
What the fuck?
Oh,
That's
hopefully
actually
not.
crazy.
This place is
Like,
very
these niggas have
expensive.
no hope.
A lot of humidity here.
Yeah, my friend
There
Scott
are
said he would
even
get a plan
smaller
for his
units
membership
than
and go
these upper
shower.
units. Now we're on our way to visit someone who
Yeah,
can't
see, that
physically
makes
fit
sense.
inside his
And it's way
coffin home.
cheaper.
I can't even imagine how difficult it is to live like that. But before moving there, we check the rest of this apartment and realize there is no kitchen. Those who can't afford to eat outside are forced to prepare their food in the filthy bathroom.
He's handling the food near the toilet. They don't have a kitchen, so this is where they have to prepare their meals. This space is also their bathroom. They even hang their clothes above this toilet, which does not have a lid.
Approximately 7.5 million people live in this city. Get a bird's eye view of Hong Kong, and you'll be faced with a massive metropolitan city rising from the jungle like shoots of bamboo. There is only a limited amount of buildable land on the island. With space so scarce, desperate solutions have emerged, including a 10-story building built on top of an 8-story parking garage. This
What the
city is
fuck?
at full capacity. We're now in the next apartment. This
that's
apartment
actually
opens
ridiculous,
directly into
bro.
the bathroom.
Crime is just dripping from the walls.
Meet
I would just
John.
move,
His door
bro.
was open as he couldn't fit inside his home if he closed it. His left shoulder sticks out of the coffin.
He's a big guy, and it must be hard to live in such a tight place. How is life here?
Look around. How would you feel?
Do you have any family?
I used to. My wife left me because of my gambling. We're not in touch anymore. No,
Okay.
I
Nigga
only
did it to himself, bro. Like, what the fuck?
bet a
Shit's so
little on horse
populated? Nah,
racing.
deadass,
I
bro.
ruined myself by gambling.
How do you get by then?
I get welfare.
Living without having any space to move around slowly destroys the body.
What do you do all day?
I have nothing to do. I just watch television. I'm scared to go anywhere. I'm afraid of my legs giving out and collapsing on the ground.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years in the future?
10 years? Probably in a grave.
Hopefully no. Why don't you have a mattress under yourself?
Because I can't fit.
People sometimes sleep without
This nigga
mattresses
just,
to avoid
this nigga
it.
just sleeps on his own fat, bro. What the hell, gang? You need to do something about that. Go for a walk at least.
Bedbug infestation.
How long have you been living here like this?
18 years.
Many never get to leave. In this concrete jungle, a minimum wage worker would need to save for 1,000 years to buy a 3-bedroom apartment.
Have you applied for government
Damn.
public housing?
I just applied. I'll need to wait for a long time to get a home.
Most people wait more than 10 years just to access government housing with lower rent, and even that isn't free. For many of them, the wait list feels like a life sentence. Now, Let's say you didn't want to live in a coffin and wanted to have the comfort of standing up in your home. We went to a rental office to show you how much this luxury really costs.
We're in one of the average neighborhoods in Hong Kong. Let's say that you save some money and you want to buy a home. This is one of the cheapest options that you have here. This has only one room and it will cost you more than $1 million. It's a very, very small area. Let's say that you decided to rent. This single bedroom apartment will cost you around 4,000 US dollars per month.
And later,
Bro, this is like Toronto pricing. This is probably actually worse. I'm not gonna lie, by the sounds of it. Cause holy shit.
see that even
He said what did he say? 1 million for a 1-bedroom apartment to own it. That's ridiculous. I can't lie.
owning a grave here is harder than owning a home. In Hong Kong, wealth creates a massive gap between two worlds. Just 75 people own 10% of the country's fortune. So while the ultra-rich cruise around the world in their luxury cars and live in massive houses, the lowest income bracket doesn't even get space to breathe. Though life expectancy here is one of the highest in the world at 84, many people still have to do back-breaking work, even after retirement, just to afford sky-high housing costs, or they can't survive. That's why elderly people can be seen collecting cardboard on the streets.
The income inequality of life here is very sad. It's like day and night.
If the landlady finds out, we'll be in trouble. I don't care what they're filming it for. She can kick us out. The landlady won't allow it.
We only kept this part in the video to show you how these tenants live in constant fear, knowing their landlords could throw them out at any moment. For those who lose their homes, life on the streets is inevitable.
Buy a bottle of water. I'm really thirsty. Help me open the cap. Put it there. Thank you, thank you.
She felt thirsty, as July is one of the hottest months of the year. The apparent temperature in Hong Kong was around 110 degrees Fahrenheit.
Niggas just letting it all hang out, bro.
At the time.
So hot here, so humid.
As soon as I came to this new apartment, I got hit by warm and musty air. The ceiling has tons of mold on it. The air inside coffin homes is 4 times more polluted than what's safe to breathe. The entryway is a complete mess.
Oh
a resident
my
is
God.
desperately mopping up dirty water.
Bro, this bitch look like
constantly dripping onto
Wolverine,
the floor.
bro.
Then, I got inside an empty coffin home myself. I immediately felt boxed in, like the walls were closing in on me. This is the most bare-bones coffin we've visited. The person who lives here owns almost nothing. On one side, there are stickers on the wall with a blue sky, clouds, flowers, and butterflies. It's like an escape from the claustrophobia. On the other side is a metal grate. You feel like you're in a cage. You can't get fresh air or sunlight here.
It's so hot here. Very humid. How do people sleep here? I can't even breathe properly. Imagine hanging your clothes here, sleep, watch YouTube on your mobile phone. Nowhere else to go. Just walk the neighborhood and come back here and nothing else in your life. While sleeping, there might be a lot of noise from your neighbors. Sad. It's very sad.
That's depressing as hell, bro.
Gotta go.
In some homes, the front door is just a curtain, so people living inside have zero security.
Hello.
Hi,
What are you cooking?
I'm cooking rice.
There's laundry here. Right in the kitchen, which is practically one with the toilet. This isn't hygienic at all. Here they have a washing machine. They're trying to make the best of this space, but it seems chaotic. My friend had to get on the toilet lid just to get this shot.
She's washing vegetables in the same sink people use after using the toilet. This puts them at a serious risk of contamination, as fecal bacteria like E. coli and Salmonella could get on her food and make her sick. Mr. Lee is one of the many people staying in a coffin while still alive. His home is the most crammed one we've seen so far.
I can't find a job because once I was arrested for theft. I found a phone in the street and didn't report it to the police. Later, they found it on me and arrested me.
Our prison cells.
You found a phone on the street, didn't report it to police, they somehow found it, and you got arrested for that? I can't lie, yo. That has to be, like, bro, what? How did they just, first of all, how do they just find that? Second of all, what the fuck kind of shit is that, bro? How does that stop you from, yeah, like, bro, what? Am I tripping? That's theft, nigga? Is it, though? Like, I mean, low-key, yeah, it is, I guess, because you didn't report it. So, yeah, low-key, it might be, actually.
More comfortable than coffin homes?
Yeah, that's correct.
In Hong
But, like,
Kong,
that's gonna stop you from getting a job at McDonald's, nigga? Really?
Prisoners get
Like
80
something like
square
that,
feet
bro.
of space with a personal toilet. Unlike the 16 square foot homes, they also have enough space to stand up in. In that same space, 10 coffin homes could be stacked on top of each other. Now we're going to meet with Wang.
How did you end up here?
It was a long time ago. I'm a poor man now, not a rich man. Before here, I had a house, a wife, and a daughter.
They left you?
Sure,
Do you ever talk to them?
I have no money, so they won't talk to me.
How old are you right now?
63. This is my table. It is for everything.
So this brother, I mean, I'm assuming it's fake, but come on, gang. Nigga got an LV wallet.
Can you see it? I have my clothes inside that. And this is the pot I use for cooking noodles.
Wang invited us to tag along on his short daily routine outside. First, he took us to his temple. Despite the temple being closed, Wang insisted on praying at the gates. Despite all the hardships he encounters, he's still thankful for what he has. Along the way, he stopped at the market stall and bought some fruit with the little money he had. Then he went to the restaurant that he had coupons for. The restaurant serves a variety of dishes with a side of rice. They're usually very high in sodium and fats. He felt embarrassed about using meal vouchers, so he preferred to eat at home. The first thing he does is put his groceries into a fridge shared with more than 20 people. After that, Wang climbed into his home and started eating his food. His sedentary lifestyle and the unhealthy foods offered at the restaurants are ruining his health.
Look, I have high blood pressure.
Having such high blood pressure can increase the risk of heart complications. However, the cemetery you're about to see shows you that even death is not an escape here.
Every day is the same here. Finish the lunch and watch videos. This is for lunch and dinner.
He carefully rationed his food so he could stretch it for 2 meals.
Do you use illegal substances?
No, I don't. So many people use things like that here.
Once it's dark, the love homes opened for business. Wang took us to one nearby that he knew about.
There's a girl in each room.
Love home?
There's
Oh
no one
my
inside.
god. I was like, yo, what's a love home? Nigga, you can use any other word, bro. Don't use the word love, gang.
It says, please wait.
Nigga going to get a rub and tug? You freak ass nigga.
Before moving on, I'd like to thank Isim Ayo, the sponsor of this video. As you know, I travel a lot.
Oh my god, bro. That's actually funny as fuck, bro. Like, what the hell? Yo, I was not expecting that shit.
May I ask the price?
Are you a customer?
Just some people coming to have a look.
He denies visiting these places, but seems to know his way around them just fine.
It's a 1-hour massage for 65 US dollars.
These love homes are actually subdivided apartments too. Because of the housing prices, even these women can't afford full-sized units. If the living stay in coffins in Hong Kong, where does that leave the dead?
Here, even a basic burial plot can cost up to tens of thousands of US dollars, and that is if you're lucky to find one. Recently, a burial plot here was sold for $128,000.
Because they are more affordable, most people rent graves rather than own them. Space is so limited that even graves in public cemeteries are not permanent. After 6 years, the body must be removed and cremated. As space runs out, cremation has become the only option, and the ashes rest in tiny drawers no bigger than a shoebox, just like these ones. The government has promised to end the housing crisis by 2049. About 220,000 people are stuffed into terrible homes in one of the richest places in the world. They are not there to be protected, but to be hidden from the eyes of the rich.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Ruhi Chenet was here.
If you hate tomatoes, kale,
bro, I ain't gonna
or
lie.
literally any,
that is ridiculous. Yo, I didn't know, like, bro, I ain't know China was like that, or Hong Kong, bro. I ain't know it was like that. Like, whenever I think of Asia, I be thinking of like futuristic shit, like fire. They're always like, you know what I'm saying, like that kind of shit. But I guess, yo, every country, every city has kind of like a dark side to it, bro. I can't lie. Probably the worst aspect is that they smoke inside the coffins. This was a cold shower for me. I was complaining about life a lot lately, but after watching this, I feel stupid. Nah, dead ass, bro. Half the problems niggas over here go through are retarded compared to what people in other countries go through. Dead ass, bro.